What's going on? Jay Daniel here. Thank you for joining me in day 74 of our journey from zero to hero, earning $10,000 a month as an inbound closer. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the training videos I went through. So I went through a video called Objections, and Taylor was talking about how he handles objections, how he views objections, and kind of the philosophy behind it. So I'll just be kind of going over that and my takeaways from it. And yeah, so going into the video, Taylor was talking about how, like, so many times we have an objection and we try to handle it by, like, battling with the person. Like it's like they're stiff-arming us, we're trying to get to them, they're stiff-arming us, and we're fighting it, and it's just this fight, and it's ugly. Pretty much, that's not a good way to think about it. Like you are basically like the best frame is a doctor, right? You're a doctor, and first of all, you're trying to understand you're trying to understand what's going on. Like, it's not really an objection, it's a concern. So you're trying to understand, like, and you want to bring it out. Like, for example, if you go into the doctor, right, he's going to touch your arm, your elbow, he's going to push it, he's going to put pressure on your knee and everything until he finds pain. And when he finds pain, does he go straight to, like, your bicep or to your leg? No. He pushes it more. Can you move it up? Can you move it back? Right? He feels it out. And when you do that in your discovery and you get to your closing, you're able to, like, not only bring them back to what they said they wanted, right? And not be battling, but actually just keeping them accountable and being like an advisor or a coach. But the whole mindset to closing a call, just based off the video, is like jujitsu. If any of you guys have done jujitsu, like jujitsu, literally, the other guy could be, if you're going against a guy who's 3 times your size, right? He weighs like 270 pounds, and you're 100 pounds soaking wet, right? You're not gonna try to, like, overpower him. You're gonna let him come at you. You're gonna observe, and you're gonna take his momentum with him and put him in a position. Same concept. Don't, like, try to battle them. Let it out, and turn that momentum around. Because what happens is, I've been, like, in the marketing space for a while, and one thing that, like, happens is, like, if somebody signs up for something, like for a pro, like if they sign up to get leads, they sign up for marketing, they sign up for coaching or whatever, and they didn't address, like, that problem they have in their head, that concern they have in their head, like they're gonna cancel. They're either gonna be a shitty client or they're gonna cancel within a couple weeks, and you would have wasted all that time, right? And just made a mess. So it's really big to give people silence. You know, Taylor also talked about the power of silence and how you want to leverage silence. Like, if you go through the conversation, you're talking, and you say something, and you just, like, you mute the phone, silence. Because that's when they're going to overcome that inner turmoil, those inner concerns, those objections. That's when they're going to overcome it. They tell you something, you tell them, you said you wanted this. Blah, 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 blah. Silence. Because what happens is people can't handle, not people can't handle, people don't react well to external pressure, right? It creates a wall, and that it makes the answer instantly no. But when somebody's your friend, or you know them, and you tell them their reasons for doing something, like, didn't you say you wanted to do this, like, and this for your family? Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, when somebody does that, and now the pressure's internal, they're pressuring themselves, like, I need this, I'm in a position where I need this. Oh, but it's scary. Well, I guess there is it has worked for other people. There is a good chance it'll work. I don't really make this, you know, and they handle their own turmoil, it'll convert into a close, right? A close, like, they'll move forward, and it'll benefit them because they actually handled the inner turmoil that would have made them cancel anyway. It's powerful stuff. There's this saying, that the second time you read a book, or the second time you go through a certain set of information, you see it differently, because you're basically like because you've lived more and you've had different life experiences and you're in a different mind state and everything, like you are literally a different person seeing the information, and so you pick up on different things. Like we have something in our brain called the reticular activating system, and it makes specific things, specific bits of information, like what we notice, because like there's always like 100 billion bits of information going on, but we only take in like 10 or 20 or 30. When you read a book or go through a video the second time, it's very different. My second time going through it, really good stuff. There's still a lot more I want to practice, kind of as I get onboarded with my new client. And yeah, stay tuned for daily videos. I'm out here every day by 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'm about to go into a anger management class, so that this will be fun. I'll see you guys. Stay tuned.